Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the highs and lows of 2019. It might be a little too late for this video, but I just felt the need to reflect on the year I had and just like be appreciative of what I've achieved and like take lessons from what didn't go as well. So I'm gonna do that in the form of a highs and lows of 2019, and I'll be going from high to low, like explaining one and then moving on to the next, so that it's not just like the positives and then the negatives on one side. And to begin the video, I have my list on my laptop right here, so that's why I'm gonna be looking there. So the first thing I am thankful for is the courage to let go of negativity. There was a lot of things happening in 2019 that really taught me that in adulthood we really need to learn how to let go. Like, there are so many things that happen in this thing called adulthood, and if you don't know how to let go, especially of negative things surrounding you, then it's going to be a really difficult one for you, because it's just not gonna work out for you. So let go of negative people, negative relationships, and like just negative connections. In that way you have peace of mind and you don't really have like anything stressing you out every now and then. But yeah, I'm very thankful for being able to learn the skill to let go. And moving on to something that didn't go so well is just like the loss of 2019. It's losing a loved one. Like, I'm not gonna go into details of what actually happened, but yeah, I did lose somebody very close to me, and it was quite life-shattering to discover that one day the person is there and the next they're not there anymore. So like it's just so difficult to adjust, and like, I am most certainly still going through the motions, but as time goes by, I learn to accept that you're not always gonna have people here all the damn time all the time that you want them there, and that's just life. You have to be able to accept loss. Like, that's just something we cannot control. So yeah, I'm actually getting kind of emotional just thinking about it. And another high of 2019 was getting through college. Like, some of you might not know, but I'm in my second year of college, and I must say I'm really proud of myself for being able to get this far, because it wasn't an easy journey. Like, getting here in my first year, everything was just so complicated, moving from my rural Botswana to bougie America, like where everything is just so fast-paced. I most certainly had to adjust and just learn how to be this whole new person. I had to grow up super fast. It honestly was a challenge, but getting through that was one of my biggest achievements, and I am super proud of that. I know that once I've been through that, I can do way more. Like, I can get through so much more, and for that I am very appreciative to all my friends, my family, who've been through this journey with me, just encouraging me to keep holding on. Like, I know there was a point where I was just like, I'm gonna quit college and go back to my country where everything is comfy and I'm with my family all the time. Like, I was ready to leave. But yeah, I'm actually glad I stayed, because I'm getting to learn so much more and just grow as a young adult. And now, talking about college, you have to know that like there are so many different people you're gonna meet in college, and sometimes it's going to be difficult for you to know who's really your true friend and who is just there for like for convenience. So along this journey, in 2019, I lost a few friends along the way. I mean, it's not their fault. It wasn't my fault either. It's just that we had differences in opinions, differences in just differences in general, and those differences wouldn't allow us to be friends in such a way. So it wasn't really nice to get used to being a part of this group, and suddenly you're not. So it's just life. You are going to some are going to be there to stay, some are just coming, passing by, and it's honestly truly just fine. It's honestly fine just to experience such things and know that you just appreciate the friends that are there for you through thick and thin, because they are really hard to find. And once you find one, make sure you stick to that person. Do not there's always gonna be quarrels and all that, but that's how a healthy relationship is supposed to be otherwise it's not really a healthy relationship, so to say, because it can't all be roses without thorns. We definitely have to go through stuff in a friendship, just like in any other relationship you have. So yeah, moving on from that point, one thing I am thankful for is coming to the United States of America to study. It wasn't an easy journey. There have been some complications along the way, but I'm finally here, and I'm in my second year of college, as I said before, and it's honestly just a blessing, because I know there are so many people who would like to get an education from the US or just abroad, say in the UK or something like that. And me being here just really I actually do not have words to say how appreciative I am of this opportunity, and I'm most certainly going to make use of it in the best way possible, because I know this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I wouldn't want to mess it up for whatever reason. So yeah, now moving on to the lows and probably the last few things I'm going to be speaking about in this video. One thing I wasn't able to do in 2019 was being able to prioritize. I would be on YouTube 24/7, wouldn't be eating well, wouldn't be going to the gym, wouldn't be taking my classes seriously. Thank God I didn't fail those classes. But yeah, one thing I would most definitely like to improve on is just prioritizing my studies, my relationships, and all that. And that's one thing I failed to do in 2019, and now I am trying really hard to make it work, and so far everything is going well, and I am very happy that I've actually realized my mistakes from 2019 and am trying to rectify those. And the last and final thing I'm going to talk about, this might sound like it might be an unpopular opinion for most people, because actually here in the US, people grow up when you are 18, you are grown up. But back home, I'm basically grown up once I'm married or I move out, go to my own house, my own establishment. And it doesn't matter whether I'm 25 years old or whatever, as long as I'm still under my mother's roof, I'm still a mama's baby. I can be a mama's baby for life. But yeah, coming to the US, I had to learn that you need to grow up, start taking responsibilities at an early age. It was most certainly a difficult thing to to do, because I honestly never had to do anything like work, filing taxes, saving. I never had to start to think about savings. There's just so much that was thrown at me all at once, and it was a bit too much for me to take in and process out at the same time. So that was most certainly one of the lowest points of my life in 2019. But now that I've actually gotten used to the routine and how things work around here, I'm actually glad that it all happened, because who wouldn't want to grow up, guys? It's so I mean, adulthood can be challenging, but it's also a very nice experience, wonderful experience to go through, because we are all gonna grow up, and it's not up to us to decide whether to stay younger or whatever. But I'm glad I've been exposed to these things at my age. Some might say it's about time, like I'm way too old to be learning about these things just now, but to me it is an early age. So I am happy that I've been exposed to such things at an early age, so that in the future I don't really have to struggle through such things, and I'm like better prepared for the future is more than I would be if I wasn't exposed to these things at my age. So yeah, that is all for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can comment in the comment section below and just tell me what your highs and lows for 2018 were. For 2019, I'm still in 2018. For 2019 were, and how you are planning to move on from those in this in the year 2020. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, as well as leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video.